fix my hair. Hey everybody, welcome to Heaven on Earth, where it's my goal to bring a little piece of heaven into your lives. I am so sorry for not posting in like 3 weeks. I can't believe it's been 3 weeks since I posted a YouTube video. I feel so bad. Anyways, it was my senior year, and I had a lot going on, and so I had like no time to film any YouTube videos because at my school we do this thing called the senior project, which is a ton of hard work and essays and this huge project you gotta do like 15 hours, and it's like this huge thing just so you graduate. So I was working on that, and then I had to present in front of judges and all this stuff. And then I had to graduate last week, and then I was so tired from grad night, and it's just a bunch of craziness just happened in the last 3 weeks. But I graduated, everything. I don't have to go to school anymore until college. But I'm super excited, and I'm gonna have way more time to film videos for you guys now. I mean, I really don't have a life, so I don't really have a lot of time to film videos for you. This week, I want to talk about relationships. Let's get into the video. Boys, girls, relationships, boyfriends, girlfriends. These are things that we worry about all the time. We worry about it way too much. I know that I worry about boys way more than I should. Boys may be on my mind more than God is sometimes, which is not good at all. It's hard being a teenager, and especially in like today's society with all like the social media, it's like you're surrounded by all of these goals and everything that society says you need to live up to. But you don't. You should try to live up to God's expectation of you, and you should try to live for God, not these goals you see on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, there's a cute picture of a couple. Yeah, it's goals, whatever. They have a nice relationship, it looks like from the picture, but they could be fighting all the time. You don't know their life. So before you say somebody's goals, think about that. And think about your own life. Your life is goals. Everybody's life to them is goals, because you know what? God created you for a purpose, and He created you for a reason, and He created you uniquely, and no one in this world is like you. So don't even compare yourself. I went to an amusement park, and I saw these couples holding hands, and I just like would be like, oh, I want that, and I'd be like, it was like depressing, and it's like, yeah, it's depressing to compare yourself to others and look at something that somebody has and say that you want that. But it's like, when you think about it, like, that I have something that they don't have either. Maybe they don't have God in their life. Maybe they don't have a good family. You don't know what those people have that you may have. Just because they have a goals relationship does not mean their life is goals. There can be stuff going on in their lives that you have no idea about. I just want you guys to know that all that stuff is not important. What's important is your relationship with God. That's the only thing that matters. God should come first above anything. Sometimes this happens to me. Not very often, but like, I will be reading a devotion on Instagram or something, and my crush texts me. And then that split second's like, do I answer it? No, I should read the devotion, right? That's what you should do. But like, then I catch myself thinking about the text. What could it say? How am I going to respond as I'm reading the devotion? So it's totally distracting me from God, and it's just not good. Like, we can't have this. Like, ugh. Why do we let this consume our minds? We shouldn't let anything consume our minds besides God. We should stop listening to all these bad thoughts and lies saying that we're not good enough, we're never gonna find anyone, we're ugly, no guy will ever like me, and we should stop settling for not good enough when God has somebody who is far good enough. Make more time for God. As I was writing this devotion, I was thinking about my current crush, which, you know, makes sense because I'm talking about crushes, but that's just it. See how easy it is for that stuff to get on our mind, and how we just like totally just let it happen because, oh, something reminded me of it, it's fine. And then you just like, because when I was writing this, I could not stop thinking about this guy. and I needed to stop. I needed to write this devotion. I needed to focus on God instead of this guy who's probably not even gonna text me back. You all probably know that quote, fries before guys, but I want you guys to start thinking Christ before guys. Before you start thinking about, or talking to the person you like, remember to make time for God first. I mean, God comes first above everything. It goes Jesus, others, you. Spells joy. I wish I could like write that right there. But yeah, like God comes first above anything. I believe that God has somebody picked out for all of us. Somebody who is better than all the other ones. Someone who will bring you closer to God and just clicks with you better than anyone else did. Now, whether you marry this person or you're just with them for a short time, I believe that God has somebody that He's gonna place into your life to change it for the better and to bring you closer to God. I know not everyone gets married, but some people have really good relationships and then maybe they break up. But you know what? God places people in your life for a certain amount of time for a special reason and a purpose. And that person, maybe they can't stay in your whole life because God's taking you somewhere else that they can't go with you, you know? Like hurt, like just make it hard to go to that next step. Now I'm gonna talk about something that's really hard. Waiting. Yes, waiting. We always hear to wait for the one that God has for us, and we kind of just like blow it off like, yeah, whatever. How do I know if he's the one or whatever? But you know, it's really important. Don't settle for someone who's okay or like good enough for now just because you want a relationship. I have done that. I went out with someone just because I was excited that somebody liked me, and I saw all these people have boyfriends, and it made me sad. And once someone liked me, I got super excited and we got into a relationship, and it did not work out. And I want to tell you from personal experience that don't settle for somebody, like, don't be with someone who's not going to bring you closer to God just because you want a boyfriend or a girlfriend. So I would suggest that you do not settle. Hashtag friendly advice from Casey. Stop worrying about getting into a relationship because everybody else is. What you should be worrying about is your relationship with Christ. There's a quote that I love, and it goes, run as fast as you can towards God. And if someone keeps up, introduce yourself. Be with someone who will bring you closer to God, not draw you away from Him. Be with someone who will build you up and not tear you down. Be with someone who wants you for you, not your body. Be with someone who cares about your feelings as well as their own. Be with someone that will encourage you to run towards God every day. Be with someone who puts God first before themselves and you. Be with someone who loves Jesus more than they love you. Be with someone that will make you fall in love with God and thank God every day. Don't settle for somebody who's just okay. Wait for that amazing person God has for you. Thank you guys for watching. I just want to say, I'm not an expert at relationships. I don't really think anybody is. I just want you guys to know that I don't think I'm some sort of expert and everything I say is completely 100% true and will work for you, because I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing either, people. So I'm just trying to give you advice, something that I've learned recently and I wanted to share with you. And you know what? If you don't agree with what I say, that's okay, but if you do, that's cool too. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy I got to film another video. It's been so long. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment down below any prayer requests you may have and any video requests you may have, and give this a big thumbs up. That was so dramatic. But please give us a big thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me. And please subscribe. I hope y'all have a wonderful, blessed week. God bless. See you in my next video. Ooh, what's that? Goodness gracious. I mean, be honest. You missed me. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. It wouldn't be a heaven on earth video without some bloopers.